Everybody, so you're seeing us off platform because today, since we're back in the space, we're going to dedicate, I'm getting emotional already, God. We're going to dedicate the window behind me. As many of you know, and for those of you who don't, when we looked at this space and bought it, one of the things that was a drawback for some and a big plus for others were the windows. The stained glass windows, because they were very Christian-centric and old-school Christian-centric, and they were in horrible shape. I mean, like, about to fall out, horrible shape. And the window behind me actually had one panel that was all masking tape. And you didn't notice it till you got real close because it had the same color as the glass, but it was all masking tape. And nothing had been done for them for over 50 years, and they needed some TLC. And one of our first members to step up was Nelson Barry, here with us today, to sponsor this window. And Nelson and I had a competition for which window each of us would get, but since I'm the senior minister, I won that one. And we got to reimagine it, to recreate these windows. If you've been around for a couple weeks now, you know I did a whole series on Jesus, but I got to put up the Jesus images I wanted on the screens. And so we decided to take the Jesus images out of the windows so that we could evolve along with them, that we could understand what our spirituality is and tell the story in an evolving manner, not locked into time and space. So this has been a great journey, and I'm so honored that Nelson stood up to do it. In his dedication on the window behind me, you're going to see this plaque that says, Nelson Verity, Verity Consciousness in Action. And Verity Consciousness means oneness consciousness, understanding that there's no distance between us and the divine, that there's no separation, only in our understanding of it. So that wholeness that Nelson manifests and does in every area of his life, his work, his avocation, and his spiritual practice here at Unity, is exemplified in this window and in this moment. Yes, let's. No? So here's what the window used to look like. It was Jesus in Gethsemane, and covered in masking tape. And this, for those of you at home, is what it looks like fully today. Nelson, it's my honor to say thank you, my friend, and what a wonderful, wonderful gift you are to our community. Thank you.
My first words are to say thank you to Ken and to Reverend Deanne and to all of the staff and all of the spiritual leaders in this community from the time I started in 2012 here at Bush Street all the way up to now, keeping this community going. It's a home for me, a spiritual home. And a lot of my friends, all of you and many of those who are not here, are my family. And now my family's here today, my son, my grandson, Serena, my partner Jocelyn, and it's just like a dream come true. So Ken's right, I picked the words in loving service, verity, consciousness, and action, because in the early classes, I learned that there was 4 levels of consciousness, probably more, but victim, victim, victor, vessel, and verity. And verity consciousness was consciousness of oneness, which is what I said, well, I just want to go all the way to that. And that sounds good, put me down for that. And then with great help from this community, we built up Urban Angels, and we started helping homeless people in San Francisco, and that's what I mean for me is loving service. So I invite people, my intention is when they look at this and they see how can I be in loving service in some way in their lives, and I think if you do that, you'll be exemplifying Verity Consciousness, because we are all one. And I'm really, really proud to have this spot, and second only to Ken in the whole church. And for that, I'm truly grateful. Thank you, Ken, for everything you do, and Deanne, you too, and the whole staff and the whole community.
And now I'm going to turn it over to Deanne, who's going to give us our dedication blessing.
So I'm just going to invite everyone to just take a moment. Our theme this year is regeneration. And as we stand here in this physical expression of regeneration, this magnificent building, which we are reimagining, we are re-envisioning, that we are placing our love and our joy and our commitment and our values of service, of truth, of light and love. I dedicate this window in honor of Nelson's yes, his family's yes, and all of our yes, in our willingness to grow, to evolve, to be made new. How grateful I am for this opportunity to rededicate myself right now to Verity consciousness, the I am that we all are. And so it is.
So it
Amen.
is. Amen. Thank you.